Ciao ragazzi, tutto bene? Io sono bene. Welcome to Scholarship World G8 Scholarship World. We say win a scholarship with ease. Today, I specifically want to talk about the MAECI Scholarship. Congratulations to those who won it and have received your scholarship letter. And you are either applying for your visa, DOV, or maybe you have gotten your visa and all that. What is the MAECI Scholarship exclusively about? That is what I want to address, and also tell you what it covers, what it does not cover, your requirements, the self-declaration affidavit, which people have asked me a lot of questions about. I'm here to address all of that. So if this is what you are enthused about, kindly click on the subscribe button, like, share, and also leave your comments if you don't understand anything. I would be glad to assist you. You understand? So basically, now, as you all know, the MAECI Scholarship is basically an Italian government funded scholarship for people in certain qualified or eligible countries, which includes Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and other countries like the Iran and all that European. No, I don't think the European countries are part, but then some European countries are part. So yeah. And so, if you won the scholarship and then you have been given the award letter, I'm sure you have also been sent a form titled the self-declaration affidavit. Now, people have sent me messages asking how do they fill the self-declaration affidavit, what is it for, and all that. Now, here is basically what the self-declaration affidavit is about. Now, if you look on the screen, you see that I've put a copy of the self-declaration affidavit, the one that I personally filled for the first year of my scholarship, and you can see the details. You have your name, you have your the program you are reading and all that, and also you have the Italian IBAN. Now, this is where the problem lies. You can fill the self-declaration in Ghana, in Nigeria, or in whatever country that you are in at the moment, but you cannot be able, or you will not be able to submit it because you don't have the Italian IBAN. Now, the Italian IBAN can only be obtained from banks in Italy. And for you to get a bank account in Italy, you have to be in Italy. You have to get your documents and then create a bank account before you can be able to get the IBAN. Now, the IBAN is basically like the Ghana bank account number or account number that we all know. But in Europe, we don't use account numbers. We use the IBAN or IBAN. You understand? So you specifically need that IBAN that I'm talking about to be able to like fully fill the form out and send it to the people. You understand? So you exclusively or whatever you can term it need the IBAN before you can submit the self-declaration affidavit. So for those of you who are asking how do we submit it, how do we fill it and all that, this is for you. You need to get a bank account in Italy, register for a bank account in Italy before you'll be able to submit the self-declaration affidavit. Now, let's talk about funding. If perhaps you read the call for application, then you know what I'm coming to talk about. But if you didn't read this, the call for application, then this is for you. Now, the Italian government scholarship or the MAECI scholarship covers exclusively your stipend, which was 900 euros every month. But this year, the Italian government, I don't know whether they did their polls or whatever they did. They have decided to increase it from the 900 to 1,000 euros every month for 9 months, depending on the number of months that you got your scholarship for. You understand? So you get 1,000 euros for 9 months, and then they tell you that the tuition fees for the tuition, it is dependent on the school that you are enrolling to. So if the school kind of aligns with the MAECI scholarship people, then you are not supposed to pay the tuition fees. But if not, you are supposed to pay the tuition fees. But for so far, for all the MAECI scholarships that I've seen or I know about, they don't pay tuition fees because the MAECI scholarship caters for the tuition fee. You understand? So I'm sure like 100% the tuition fee will be covered. It's covered by the MAECI scholarship. Then they also give you an insurance package, you understand? But this is how the insurance package works. When you get to Italy and you are doing your documentation, the permesso di soggiorno or the per residence permit, you need a valid health insurance. So you either buy one, which is now going for 700 euros, or depending on your school might have one for the students, which normally for my school, University of Bergamo, goes for 150 euros. So I don't know if the other schools in the other regions have these incentives for their students. Then hooray, you are in for something good. But then I personally did not buy the insurance because I use the MAECI scholarship insurance for the documentation. I just wrote to the MAECI scholarship board and asked them for the scholarship letter. Then it is actually addressed to whom it may concern. So you have to attach the scholarship letter that states your name to it to make it valid, you understand? Because if it's addressed to whom it may concern, it doesn't really have your name or something like that. So you need to have the scholarship letter attached to it to validate it, you understand? So that is it for the insurance aspect. Now, when are the scholarship funds paid to the students? When do they start paying and all that? So this is how it works. The funding period starts in November. But then if you read the call for application or according to them from the scholarship letter, the amount is paid at the end of every funding period. And the months are divided into quarterly basis. So it's paid in 3 months, 3 months. You understand? So if maybe let's say the first quarter, the first quarter is from January to April, and then it goes like that from April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I don't know if I got that right, but I think that should be that. So I think it's 4 months, 4 months, or I don't know. It should be 4 months. So January, February, March, April. Then so for that period, you get your money in April. So for the January, February, March, April, you get the money in April. For the June, July, August, you get it at so that is how it really works. So the end of the funding period actually starts from December. You understand? So because um, they start paying from the funding period starts from November. So they use the end of the funding period to be December. So you get November, December stipend in December. You understand? Sometimes depending on how early you people sent their self-declaration affidavit. Yeah, you can receive it in December. But if some people delay, they consolidate everything before they do everything and send the money. So if some people delay, then they will pay the money in January. You understand? So that is how it actually works. You understand? And then for the second funding, you get it somewhere around February, February that way and all that. So that is how basically that works and all that. So when you are coming, the caution here is when you are coming, you make sure that you have enough money on you, let's say like 2,000 or 3,000 euros on you, so that you can cater for your rent and food and some basic stuff. And the MAECI scholarship does not cover the regional tax. Every region has their taxes that they pay. So that regional tax is not inclusive in the scholarship package, you understand? So you have to pay that. In my region it is 154 euros. So you have to check for your region. I don't know if it's the same for all the regions. And if it's the same, then fine, you should prepare to be paying 154 euros every year. You understand? When you come, you are supposed to pay for 2 years. If your program is for 2 years, you are paying it for 2 years. So in the first year you pay the 154, and the second year you pay the 154. Yeah. So that is it. And also, when you win the MAECI scholarship, I think I have said this in the previous videos, that when you win the MAECI scholarship, your visa application is expedited for you. You understand? So if the visa, you have already applied for the visa and you have not gotten it yet, you just have to write to the embassy and tell them that you're a MAECI scholar and then you've applied for the visa, but you've not gotten the visa. You understand? They will speed track the application process for you. You understand? Normally, some people get theirs like 3 days, 1 week, 1 week, 2 days. Like at your MAECI scholarship, you should get your visa by like in 1 month. Understand? Because like they really put much how do we say urgency on your application and all that. So yeah, that is what I literally wanted to talk about today. Yeah, so that is all you wish to know about the scholarship. And yeah, there's one thing. When you come here and you are supposed to renew the scholarship after 1 year, you are supposed to apply for renewal, and the renewal is based on your ability to pass a number of credit hours. So for the renewal, you should pass at least 18 credit hours. You should have at least 18 credit hours passed before they will renew your scholarship for you. And then the last payment, the last installment, you are supposed to they verify your academic performance for the whole let's say 1 year. So if the first and second semester all combined, they check your results and see if you've performed well or you've passed all your courses before they pay you the last installment. So if you are coming here, don't think that you are coming to like sleep or relax or anything like that. They will take the scholarship away from you, and the last installment you will not get it. Maybe you might get the first, 3 installment, but the last one you will not get it. So be mindful of that and then stay, like smart and consistent with your studies and all that. So this is basically scholarship world G8, and this is the information that I brought to you today. If you've gotten value so far in this video, kindly like, subscribe, and share. If you are not subscribing at all, long time, you are not going. Say like, give me morale. You see, I've not been posting videos. You are not giving me the morale to post the video. Subscribe. Understand? If I see the subscription coming in, then I'll be happy. Then then I'll post the videos. Ciao, ci vediamo. We'll meet again in my next video. If you have any problem, link me up. I'll leave the link to the Telegram channel so that you can literally send me messages and I'll get back to you. You understand? Bye bye.